I'm Leanne. If you have been here before, if you have not, then I would just introduce myself and welcome to my weight loss channel. I am not a specific weight loss channel, I'm just a fat lass trying to get thinner. Now, I say that, but I have been absolutely fucking about, and excuse the language, since March. Like, it has been horrendous. I can't believe how fast time has gone, how things have just completely got out of control, and where I am. So I've just been on holiday, I've got back from Turkey, and I have had a fantastic time. I've had a fantastic time actually for the last, I don't know how many months. I've completely and utterly thrown caution to the wind and not give two shits. And when I say not give two shits, I mean I have had fucking everything. I have not dieted. I've tried to diet on and off, but reality is I've not really got anywhere because my mind's not been in it and I've just not wanted to do it. So because I had Turkey holiday in my head, I feel a bit like I just completely lost my shit and there just didn't seem any point, which is absolutely ridiculous in retrospect because obviously there is. I've come back from holiday, I'm recording this video. This is week 74 for me and I have woke up this morning, it's Monday morning, usually my weigh-in is on a Thursday, and I probably won't be getting, well, do I get weighed again on Thursday? I'm not really sure. But I've woke up Monday morning after a weekend at getting back from Turkey. I've been putting off getting weighed and really facing it for absolutely months. I have got weighed in bits and bobs. I've tried to pull myself back round, but not really been I've not been focused. I've just completely and utterly fell off the bandwagon and gone running for miles away from it. I was a bit in two minds as to what to do. I'm not gonna lie. Last night I was very much of the mind frame of I'm not gonna get weighed. I'm just gonna diet and I'll get weighed in a few weeks, so it doesn't completely upset me. Anyway, I've woke up this morning and it's Monday and I've had myself a herbal tea and just thought I need to face it. I need to face it. I can't keep hiding from it. I was sitting last night overthinking it and I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to be back into the 20 stones. I'm going to have put on about 5 stone. It's going to be all horrendous. It's just going to be terrible. I want to avoid them scales. So I'm recording this video because I want complete accountability. I don't believe that hiding from stuff it doesn't work for me, because if I hide from it and put it to the back of my mind, that's like the old habits, because I used to not really think about my weight. It's old habits really hitting home and coming back, and it doesn't work for me. It's just not a thing. So I've woke up this morning, everybody's left the house, gone to work, gone to college, obviously Tia's in London, and I'm working at 11, and I just thought, stop being a dickhead. Just stop being a knob, get on the scales, weigh, see what number it is what it is. I know I put weight on. My size 16 clothes now, some of them don't fit me properly. Well, some of them don't fit me at all. I feel really bloated, really heavy, and I can tell a distinct difference in me. And I was thinking to myself, how stupid is it to avoid the scales and the actual number, because my weight is what it is, whether I get weighed or not. So I've woke up this morning and I put a t-shirt on that I've ordered that's a bit tight, and I just thought, oh, I need to just face this. I need to stop being a knobhead and just get on the scales and deal with whatever the consequences are. So I got a new t-shirt and I thought it was so fitting. I've ordered it from Temu. It says, let's keep the dumb fuckery to a minimum today. Well, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm taking that as a personal mantra for the day. And I just thought, stop being a dumbass. Like, really just get on the scales and stop whining, moaning, ignoring, and completely screwing up, and stop being ridiculous. So after I came back from Turkey, I couldn't find my house keys. So I've had to literally clean out the entirety of my kitchen cupboards, emptied everything out, thrown it all away, and took it as like a spring clean. And I put my weight loss book, I did do Slimming World, so I put it away. I just got it back out because I just thought, God, that's like, subconsciously, that's avoidance at its best. I was like, I'm just not having it. So I put it in a really top cupboard out of the way. So I got it down this morning. And like I said, everybody's left the house, and I just thought, just stop being a knob. So I have just filled out my chart. You know what you do for your weight loss. I have added up what week I'm on to, put a list of like dates, even if I've not got weighed, and worked out I am now on week 74. It's not really the week 74 official weigh-in, but this week on Thursday it's week 74. Having a look, and you know, the last time I properly got weighed at Slimming World was week 58. 50, 60, that's like, oh, let me just add that up. So that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 weeks. 16 weeks. 4, 8, 12. That's 4 months ago since I've dieted properly. 4 months. 2 more months, and that's half of a year. Like, that in itself, I want to just absolutely smack myself in the face. It's stupid. So I tried to do a restart week 64, and I weighed in. So at week 58, my lightest, I was 15 stone 12. At week 64, I got to 16.13. Then I dropped down to 16.9, and then I just fell off bandwagon week after I didn't get weighed. Week 67, I was 16 stone 12, and I put £2, and I was in debt by £14 from my lightest. So I've got weighed, and then I've just not got weighed for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is like 6.5 weeks, and I weighed in at 16.12. So in 6.5 weeks, that is absolutely frightening how much weight I've put on. So I'm not going to pull it out anyway. So I've got on the scales this morning after everybody leaving the house this morning, and I am completely and utterly fucked off with myself to say I now weigh 18 stone 6. Yes. So from 16.12 on week 67, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks ago, I have put on 16, 17, 18, 1 stone, 6, 7, 8 pound. So 1 stone, 8 pounds since I last got weighed, which is ridiculous. In total, from the 11th of April, when I was at my lightest, I'm now in debt by £36, which is 2 stone 6, which is such a fucking lot. I think you can tell by the way that I'm talking, what a fucking moron. Do you know how hard I worked to get to that? And all I've done is just eat and be ridiculous. I've had 2 holidays in that time. I went to Magaluf for my 40th, and I've just been to Turkey for 10 days, and I've just ate shitloads. Absolutely shitloads. And in between, I've been out, I've drunk, I have sat in the house and ate chocolate. I've just done a ridiculous amount of eating. But 18.6 from 15.12, what the actual fuckery? What am I doing? So in a way, I'm quite proud of myself because I've sucked it up. I'm not hiding from it anymore. I've got weighed. I'm doing this. This is I've got to face it. I have literally. But what I have done is put on a chart in my diary. This is all my debt. I've got to pay back. Now, I like a chart. I was going to do one on my phone, but I just thought, do you know what? Let's just keep it simple for now, and let's have it quite current. So I now have got to work on paying back that debt. So I was going to do a whole like, oh, I'm going to restart. This is going to be week 1 again for me. Let's just like battle it and let's start again from the beginning. But what is the freaking point in that? Like, what is the point in that? There's no point. Whether I draw a line under it, whether I do a restore, whether I say like, this is day 1 for me, all that crap is absolutely a waste of time, because actually fundamentally it's not, is it? It's just I've had a massive fuck up. So I've decided I'm not starting again. I'm not going to wipe off everything that I've put on and just say, oh, like, let's just go for it. I'm not. What I'm going to do is just say, Leanne, you're just in debt. You've put on a shitload of weight. We are on week 74. I don't want to wipe off what I've done wrong. I don't want to forget about it. I want to face it, because ultimately I think that's the only way that you make change. It's been a massive long haul of a fuck up. I mean, March, April, May, June, July, August, like nearly 5 months of fuck up. 4 months actually, I think we worked it out at. But let's face it, it's nearly 5 months of fuck up. And I need to learn from that. It can't be, I'm going to wipe it off, I'm going to start again. I don't want to give myself a hard time. I actually do want to give myself a hard time, because if I don't give myself a hard time and I'm not honest about it, how the hell am I going to change that? Like, what is going to be any different? Nothing's going to be any different. So I need to do that. That's where I'm at. So I'm like starting this week at 18 stone 6. Today I've decided, and I decided this last night while I was eating the last of my chocolate, that I'm going to try and have like a detox day today. I'm going to fast. I'm just drinking herbal tea. It's not something that I want to get into a massive habit of doing. However, with the amount of crap that I've eaten, I feel really meh. And fasting in a bad thing, especially when I've eaten the amount of calories that I had last night. And I just feel like if I need to remove food and then introduce it again, like healthily, because I get into the habit of eating crap and my behaviours kick in where all I want to do is eat crap. So I'm going to abscond from food for a little bit, just to give myself like, it's almost wiping like the slate clean of habits and what I've done. And then tomorrow I'm not decided yet what I'm going to do. I'm not sure how I feel. I don't know whether to do the New You plan for a few weeks, or whether I will go back to Slimming World and being really strict with myself. My next aim is, where am I going? I'm going to Santorini the end of September. Shall we work out how many weeks we've got till that? So it's the 5th of August today. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 weeks until I go to Santorini. Blah. If I can lose on average £2 a week, that is £16, which isn't a lot. Actually, I could do with losing more than that. But on average, if I can try and stick to, on average, a £2 a week, 16, where would that take me to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, £16. It'd leave me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, £21 when I come back. I could do with at least shifting half of what I've done. So on that note, being honest about it, I might try and do the New You plan, because you like get better losses, just to try and get rid of some of this debt before I go to Santorini. I don't think I'm going to get everything off by the time I go to Santorini, but I will obviously put weight on while I'm in Santorini, because as much as I want to learn from this and not have such a big time off, I won't diet while I'm on holiday. I just won't do it. So I will probably try and shift as much weight on the run up to Santorini. And then when I come back, I will have put a bit more on. I'll just try to keep it to a bit more of a minimum. And then between that and Christmas, I need to make, because September, I'll have October, November, December, 3 more months before Christmas. So if I can just get myself like, I don't know, maybe into the 14s for Christmas, I'll not feel as shitty and as annoyed with myself. I am annoyed with myself right now, but that at least I'm here, at least I have like faced it, and at least I'm gonna get on with it. I'm probably gonna try and record my days. I won't do them all because I never do. I always forget and I always get busy. But I seriously have got to kick ass with this because this is just not a vibe for me. I've got a wedding coming up as well. A wedding which I'll probably try and be strict with myself for. After that, I don't think I've got a lot on, but I could be wrong because I haven't looked at my diary. So overall, that is a summary. That is where I'm at. I'm uploading this. Any hate that people want to give me, that's absolutely fine. I'm okay with that. Ultimately, as much as some stuff hurts me, this is my journey and nobody else's. And I share it to try and help people. But if it's not helping people, then people don't have to watch. If people want to leave messages of bitching, moaning, general Karens and things like that, you can do. That's absolutely fine. But I'm just not really that bothered because it is my journey. I'm not unaware of what's happened. Stating them things is not going to make any difference. I'm already aware of it. You're not telling me anything that I don't already know. This is a bit of a learning curve and something that I need to get hold of. I have completely screwed up. However, I'm still here trying, which that shows a strength. And I'm going to stick with that. That's what I'm going for. So overall, I'm really pissed off with myself. But let's change that into a positive. Let's make it making me focused. Think thin and wish me luck.